It started on a stormy night, the kind when thunder makes the walls tremble and the rain never stops tapping at the window. I sat alone in my apartment, staring at my phone. It had been 3 weeks since my best friend Ryan died in a car crash. Still, I couldn't bring myself to delete his number. Sometimes I'd open our old messages just to remember how things used to be. The late-night jokes, the plans we never got to finish. That night, as lightning flashed, I opened the chat again. Then a new message appeared. From Ryan. "Hey, are you still up?" I froze. My pulse quickened. It had to be a glitch, but the timestamp was current. It had just been sent. My shaking fingers typed back, "Who is this?" The reply came instantly. "It's me. I need to tell you something." My heart dropped. It sounded exactly like Ryan. His wording, his tone. I stared at the screen, unable to breathe. I typed, "Ryan's dead. Stop this." A pause, then another message. "I know." Thunder boomed outside, echoing through the room. My mind spun. Was someone using Ryan's old phone? The police said it was destroyed in the crash. I had to know. "What do you mean? How are you texting me?" The typing bubble appeared again. "I didn't die the way they said. He made me crash." My stomach twisted. "He?" I whispered to the empty room. Before I could reply, my phone screen flickered. Then another message popped up. "Don't let him in." I blinked, confused. Suddenly, the lights in my apartment dimmed for a second. My phone buzzed again. This time, a notification from my front door camera. Motion detected, 12:14 a.m. I opened the feed. A tall man in a dark coat stood outside my door, his face hidden by the shadows and the pouring rain. The camera glitched and the image froze just as the man raised his head. Another buzz. It was Ryan. "He's outside." My blood ran cold. I looked toward the door. A faint shadow moved beneath it. My hands trembled as I turned off the lights, plunging the room into near darkness. The phone vibrated again. "Don't open it, no matter what you hear." Seconds later, a knock echoed through the apartment. Knock, knock, knock. I gripped the phone tighter. Then came a voice. Soft, familiar. "Alex, it's me, Ryan." I froze. The voice on the other side of the door sounded just like my friend. "Open the door, please," it whispered. "You said you'd always be there for me." My hands were shaking so hard I could barely type. "That's not you." The reply came almost immediately. "You're right. It's not." The lights flickered and went out completely. The apartment filled with darkness. I heard the doorknob rattle, then a slow creak as the door began to open. I stumbled backward, away from the entryway, into the kitchen. The air felt heavy, electric. My phone screen glowed faintly, and one last message appeared from Ryan's number. "He wants to take my place." The footsteps stopped right behind the counter. I could hear breathing, slow, steady. Then a whisper, impossibly close to my ear. "Why didn't you answer sooner?" I spun around, but there was no one there. The front door was closed again. The apartment was completely silent. The phone buzzed once more. It was Ryan's number. "It's over. Don't message me again." I wanted to believe it was finished. But then, a final notification appeared, from an unknown number. "Thanks for letting me in." The screen went black. Outside, lightning flashed, and for a split second in the reflection of the window, I saw a tall shadow standing directly behind me. The moral of this story? When the dead send a message, don't reply. Because sometimes, it's not really them who's texting back. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Stay safe.